You heard it, VJ. Lakers and LeBron. LeBron became eligible to sign a 2-year, $97.1 million extension. He still got till June 30th to sign it. I think he should take his sweet time. But they met yesterday, talks described as productive. But I just threw that out there. I don't know that you think the Lakers shouldn't offer LeBron the extension. He's locked up, obviously, for this year. But where are you on that? Because obviously LeBron will be 38.
Yeah.
And, he was very good individually this year, but obviously the team wasn't very good. Do you think that they should just automatically offer him the extension and lock him up for the next 3 years?
No, I wouldn't, because I don't think, and this is just not a dig. I'm trying to,
right.
I'm looking at LeBron. He's one of the, if not the most methodical and calculated super mega stars we've ever seen in sports. He doesn't do things by chance. He doesn't do things by the seat of his pants. He is calculated. And I don't know if he's going to want to be here for the next 3 years. That would put him at 41 years old. And I just don't see that happening, because then he's going to want his son to play. And then there's another power struggle there and another power. If I'm the Lakers front office, I don't just offer it to him. I do what he has done. Well, let's see how this year goes. Let's play this year out. We haven't been able to move Russ yet. AD, you posted a video. AD's supposed to be on a whole new workout and a whole new diet this offseason and going to be healthy. And, we got these young players. We didn't do the old guy thing, okay, because that got a criticism. So now we did the young guy thing. We did the kind of budding star, a budding good player, and we did the young guy thing. So let's see how this year plays out, Bron. And he could actually, if he's about the bread, he'll sign it, of course. But you say he's got till June 30th.
But he got so much money.
Exactly, true.
He's a billionaire
But
now.
he also did take, I know that, but that's why he also, now a critical thing I will say was, and I said when it happened, when him and AD both took their extensions, what was it, 2 years ago or a year ago, 2 years ago, I thought, wow, you're a billionaire, dude, and you're going to need help there with the Lakers. But if you want to take was it $96 million or $98 million extension, you and AD, all right, go ahead, knock yourself out, get your bread. I ain't mad at you. But now we're in this decision where we are now, that if he signs the extension and takes up some of that money, I do know Russ comes off the books.
Well, they got a lot of money. Yeah, they
I know Russ comes. Yeah, Russ will come off the books. But then you're gonna convince a young star to come play with the 39-year-old LeBron James and be his blame game if things don't go right, then which has happened. So if I'm LeBron and them, if I'm the Lakers, I'd wait. I do what he does. He waits. He goes year to year. So you go year to year.
Yeah, what I do know is LeBron does want to be in L.A.
Okay.
I'm not saying he won't.
I think he wants to be in L.A., but in a Laker uniform.
No, he wants to play. No, he wants to play with the Lakers, though.
Oh, okay. All right. I know he wants to be here.
He don't see himself as a Clipper.
All right.
He wants to play.
I'll put you on that.
Yeah, he wants to play with the Lakers in L.A.
Okay.
Would he be willing to shift that up to play with his son? Yeah, probably that. But that's not right now. That's not an issue. And LeBron loves L.A. being there. Sure, he wants to win, but he's not really looking to uproot his family and move and go somewhere else right now. So I think he wants to go to the Lakers. Whatever leverage he may have with them, he keeps that leverage by not signing. But I do think the Lakers, will offer him the extension, and I'll say should. Do I think they're going to win the championship? No. But that's fine. They should offer him one. But I hear what you're saying, because, if LeBron wants to play games with them, they could play that back.
Yeah.
I mean, if they say, if they show a little question about siding him, it'd be interesting to see how LeBron handled that.
Yeah.
It might drive him to go out there and ball even harder or better, But I think that the interesting thing about, he's brought up playing with Bronny, and I think you follow the high school game.
Yes.
We talked the other day, Bronny's ranked 47th in his class. So he's not really on a one-and-done trajectory.
Yeah.
And I don't think LeBron should rush Bronny into the league. Like, I think if he's a 3-year college guy before he's ready to go into the NBA, then so be it.
Never.
I think you should let him play that.
Never.
Never what?
No, he's not. I got Bronny going to the G League. I don't got Bronny going to college.
Okay, but if he goes, that's fine. If he goes to the G League, that don't mean he's going to be ready after that 1 year.
Well, that's why LeBron's trying to become an owner, so he can just bring his son along.
Well,
he's calculated, man.
But he wants to play with his son.
Yeah,
you know
true.
What I'm
Hey, true. You but
he don't want to own the team that
Jackie
his son
Moon.
is on, although that might be second.
Jackie Moon, baby.
Nah, you can't own. You can't do both.
No, is that a real rule? No. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, okay, I never knew that.
Remember when Jordan went to Washington? He had to give up.
You're right. He did to come
play.
back and play. You're right. So, but I and it's not really playing the game. It's just so let's go with this hypothetical. They do the extension, right? And things don't work out. Now he's 40, and the Lakers say, "Well, look, we gave you an extension. We didn't land another free agent because people say people don't want to come work for what Jeannie and the Rambuses and all. The front office isn't really together like when her dad was running it. And now Bron's at 40. Now, all right, trade me then." Trade me. I don't want to be here, and I don't want. Then it just you signed the extension, and now because they don't do this,
well, so you saying what in the third year?
No,
he would have
possibly
this
next
year.
year.
And then 2 more.
So think about it, Chris. Possibly next year. What if AD has a quad or a hamstring again?
I don't think a bad Lakers season is going to lead LeBron to ask for a trade.
Really? See,
there's a big part of LeBron. Now he wants to win.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we clearly see that, but he also is like. I think he's past chasing rings.
And that's the thing. I don't because
I know this is from talking to people close.
I feel you, but we also can. I think we both can agree that he really does care about his legacy. He knows 4 isn't 5.
His legacy ain't getting back, ain't going down.
And guess what? I agree with you, but that doesn't mean he doesn't feel that way. I agree with you, and I'm not a LeBron guy. His legacy is
talked
in
about
cement.
how he thinks he's already the GOAT.
Exactly. Well, we always know, though, if you have to keep telling us, are you trying to convince us or are you trying to convince yourself? Because you don't have to keep telling us. He's done it like 3 times now.
Some do. Ali told us.
Yeah. Come on, I know, but that was come on now.
Floyd Mayweather tells
you
us
exactly, but that's boxing. That's a one-man game. We talked about this on shows before.
It is what it is.
I get what you're saying, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to fight against it. I get what you're saying, but we do know when it's a team athlete thing, a team sport thing, and there's the one guy that's I'm the greatest. I'm the GOAT. We've always kind of we've always side-eyed.
LeBron, if he were to go to a stacked team and win a 5th or 6th ring, that ain't.
He'd get the credit.
That's
Chris.
not making people. He get credit, but
it's
not enough credit to pass Jordan. Jordan was the man. That's what I'm saying. Like Jordan was the actual kingpin on all 6 of his championships.
Yeah.
If LeBron was to go to say Golden State and get a ring, I mean.
There will still be people that say Steph needed LeBron.
Later on, the young cats might say, well, he got 5 or 6 rings and he got all the records for longevity. Yeah. But nobody now is going to say, oh, he got 5 or 6 rings, so he's better than Jordan if he's not the driving force. You know what I mean? Okay. And if it's a stacked deck. But it'll be interesting to see how this thing goes with LeBron and the Lakers. All right.